Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young cub that goes by the name of Sam Clemens. He's working his wonderful voyage down the river today with misery and calamity on his watch. It is so far that Sam knows this river like his own backyard. Sam, tell our guest everything you know about this river.
Well now, I always figure it is better to keep your mouth shut and feel stupid than to open it and read it out. But I will tell you this, I love this river more than anything else. I've loved this river since the time I was a toddler back in Missouri. Best not be sitting on those handrails. They're the only thing between you and the river. And the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We've also had river pirates operating in the vicinity, so I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason either. For those of you on the port side, that river town we're passing is frontier land. A few years back, it was a boom town carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today, its decorum are running rampant. Oh, it still has its share of footloose trappers, keelboaters, prospectors, and Indians too, but mostly it's flush times and well on its way to become a fine big city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown. It takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was young, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. As I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. Younger than I will ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island and is named for a friend from my boyhood. Even so, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old man Harper's grain mill is there, back in the woods just off the land. And that's my Potter's pond and his windmill. We almost came up once, and there's no land. I always did like us. I swear, just wondered. He and Tom are wild and reckless youth exploring that island. Lots of caves, lots of adventures. You know where to look, and we all knew where to look. And that superstition bridge, it connects the big island to the little one. And if you follow the wilderness trail there, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Langhorn. It's the last trading outpost before we head into Indian country. Indians tell me these geysers were actually unfriendly spirits, upset by uninvited trespassers all over their sacred hunting ground. Be that as it may, that Big Thunder Mountain poking up on the sea, the Indians named it that because of the sound the falls used to make when the big rains came. Get-rich-quick speculators showed up, and the name stuck because of the sound of blasting powder going on. There's so much blasting in there. Down with simple-hearted, terror-filled folks like you. Look who's drifted out the
Old Beacon's been marking this river for long enough. Every time the river has a new channel, Old Beacon puts out a marker to let us know whether it's safe or not. However, Sam here's been bragging that when he came to shove, he could navigate the Liberty Belle. Isn't that something?
Well, I was born humble, Captain, but mostly it's worn out. Captain, Indian Village to port.
Now that's something you don't see much out this way. How Algonquin Indian Village looks to be from the Powhatan front.
Yeah, we saw them when
Usually they stay to the east. I've seen Seminole and Miami this far west, and of course Shoshone, Black, but I've never seen Algonquins out there.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose, deer, and plenty of other critters along the shoreline.
Could be why the Powhatans are out this far. Just following the trail. Riverboat was a after nightfall, return to warn the great fortress who called on after the trouble.
That's your deck watch. Port starboard. Engine room. There you go.
We're entering shallow water, but sand knows every shoal and shallow, every snag and sandbar in this part of the world. And the old navigators rule to save water. You wouldn't steer it wrong, would you, Sam?
I believe we ought never to do wrong, Captain. Especially when others are looking. Leadsman, bring out.
Those of you who have been this way before know that the water can get fairly shallow in this stretch of the river. Leadsmen pull out the deck. Each mark is a fathom, 6 feet. Mark Twain is 2 fathoms, and for us that means safe water.
Captain, we're past the Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew. Stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where we will likely be. I can hear them from here. Not from all the commotion, it sounds like they're going to lie elsewhere. If you folks on deck look past the trees on the island, that's Fort Langhorn. Most of these old forts started out as trading posts. Then as settlers started heading west, the army came in and took over. My fear is these days, there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. a death breeze. Sing out.
By the mark and faith of one.
You see that brick building back over yonder there in the woods? I've heard folks hereabouts say it's haunted. They say it was built on an Indian burial ground. Now it's filled with spirits. If you ask me, I'd say the ones telling us the names are the ones filled with spirits. If you want proof, just ask them. They got it. About 100 spirits. And one we can do, don't spike any matches if they aim to breathe in your direction. And you won't just be seeing ghosts. You'll be joining me. We're approaching Liberty Square, which is old. We'll be putting in the dock shortly, so those of you on the upper two decks might be in line to collect all the parts when we head to the lower deck. Got youngsters who want to take them in hand before they get out of hand. On behalf of the captain, myself, and the crew, thanks for flying the waterways with us, and I hope I see you next time round.
Thanks, Sam, and thank you, everyone, for traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Engine room. Approach levee at 1/4 steam. And the bow line. Purser, check freight and cargo. All hands prepare to dock. All passengers, stand by to go ashore.
Welcome back to Liberty Square. At this time, please gather your personal belongings and take small children by the hand as you make your way to the lower deck to exit. Watch your step as you exit and enjoy the rest of your day.